What is up, you gorgeous, fabulous creatures? Welcome to another week of the Losing It podcast. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. And that's all I have to say for the intro. You know, I used to do intros on my podcast. If you go back into the older series, like you will find that I used to do intros and, I thought my intro was pretty cool. But to be fair, I just had to stop and think, I get really fucked off when people put their intros and I fast forward through them anyway. If I'm going to listen to somebody's podcast, I want to actually get the meat from what they're giving me. I don't give a shit about the cheap ass entree. No, it's not even fucking entree. It's bread that they're trying to fill me up with at first. When you go to a restaurant and they try and fill you up with bread so you eat some damn less food. It's like, no, I don't want your fucking stale ass bread there. You can keep your bread. Just give me the fucking quality meal that I came here for. So I thought, I don't need this shit. If I don't like listening to it, probably nobody else likes listening to it. And I just did away with the stupid fucking bullshit intro. So if you also feel that way, please go ahead, leave me a like, love, give me a review. I would love to hear from you. Oh my Lord. There's your Disney rhyme for the day. Honeys, I'm going to make this really short and sweet for you today because this is based off of a message that I shared with some of my private clients through the week. And I just thought, my God, this was so good. I need to do a podcast episode on it. I sent a message and I said to one of my clients, I'm like, you are the Birkin bag of your reality. It is time for us to raise our standards. I want you to start looking at yourself like the fucking Birkin bag that you are. You're a Birkin. You are not a Kmart carry bag. Stop treating yourself and your choices in life and the way you care for yourself and the food choices that you make like you're a fucking tacky, screwed up, scrunched up piece of shit on the ground. Not shit. No, you're not shit on the ground. Kmart carry bag. That's what we do. Listen, let me ask you this. If you had paid, I don't know what these things are. If you had paid $60,000 for a Birkin, let's just say, would you throw it around? Would you trash it? Would you care if it got scratched up? Yeah, you'd fucking care if it got scratched up and you would not be throwing it around and trashing it. But let me tell you, how much care factor goes into your fucking Kmart carry bags when you bring that shit home? Nothing. You screw it up, it's ripped, the handles are already tearing off. Maybe if you're like environmentally conscious, you're going to put it into a special place you can reuse that shit. But most of us throw it straight in the bin because it's fucking trash. And yet that is how you are treating yourself when it comes to what food decisions should I make today? I mean, I know I said I was going to follow Kylie's eating codes and I was going to lose all this weight, but I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like it. So now you compromise your damn ass and you put off one more time the actual dreams that you have for yourself, your body, and your life. It's all right. I'll start tomorrow. I can start next week. I'll start next Monday. I'll start after that long weekend that's happening in 4 weeks from now. I can't start now. There's a long weekend in 4 weeks. That's going to fuck up everything. I better just wait. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for the damn public holiday in 4 weeks, you're gaining another 6.5 kilos because you're stuffing your face thinking, well, after that long weekend, I'm never going to eat anything again because I'm going to be so crazy healthy and it's just going to be fucking amazing. But honey, it never is. It never is. If that was the case, if that shit actually worked, let's be fair, let's be honest. If that shit actually worked, because I can raise a hand, I don't have enough fingers to tell you how many times I've done that in my life. I've done that more times than there's fucking days on a calendar. I've done it so many times. It's embarrassing how many times I've done it. But if it worked, I wouldn't have had to do it more than once. This is what I'm saying. If diets actually worked, you would have only had to do it one time. And if we're going to talk about one time, this is what I will say to you. When it comes to raising your standards, when it comes to lifting your fucking game and actually taking control of your relationship with food, the amount of emotional eating that is actually going on in your life, deciding that you are worth more than a screwed up, scrunched up, stupid fucking Kmart carry bag, and you start treating yourself and your decisions and your choices like you are worth more than that, you only have to do it one time. You only have to go all in one time to start to see the results. But you won't do it. You do it for 24 hours and then you're like, this is too hard. I don't like this. This feels slightly uncomfortable. You know what's more fucking uncomfortable than that? Is you spending a fucking lifetime in your sad ass excuses like a scrunched up Kmart bag. That's pretty fucking uncomfortable. Let me ask you this. If I was going to speak to these carry bags and ask the scrunched up, screwed up Kmart carry bag, are you comfortable over there in your pile of cobwebs and shit and dust and dirt on the ground? Are you comfortable? I don't think that bag is going to be as comfortable as the Birkin that is polished daily, sitting up on a shelf with fucking glow lights on it and admired by everybody who walks past. Which bag do you admire? Do you stop and stare at the scrunched up Kmart bag? No, you kick it to the side and get on with your life because you're like, that trash is in my way. And you just stomp all over it as you move past. But you stop to stare and admire a Birkin bag. You're like, fucking, that's fucking gorgeous. Oh my God, they're charging 40 grand for that shit. Wow, that's fucking, what is it made of, magical pixie dust? What the fuck? You're all talking about the bag. You're admiring the bag. What kind of people can afford these bags? Well, this is a great bag. My God, must be really amazing. But nobody's talking about no fucking trashed up, screwed up Kmart bag. No one gives a shit about that bag because that's the fucking loser of the bag world, right? Which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the Kmart fucking bag loser? No shade on Kmart. Don't come after me, Kmart. I'm sorry. Could be anyone. Could be Target. Could be fucking anyone, right? Don't come after me. Which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the trashy, screwed up trash bag? I use my carry bags for trash bags later. When we talk about reuse them, I put them in the bin in the bathroom. So now it's a trash bag. It is literally a trash bag and it becomes a bag full of trash. And that is what your fucking body looks like when you keep feeding it bullshit that you promised yourself time and time and time again you were going to stop doing, but you didn't want to do it because it's a little bit uncomfortable. And I don't like how this feels. Honey, okay. If you haven't joined us yet, kyliepax.com/F the scale. I just laugh because I'm like, yeah, this is how I talk to the girls inside of F the scale. But I will say this, we get fucking results because we're not Kmart trashy carry bags. We're not. We consider ourselves to be Birkins and that's how we see the results. That's how we obtain the results because it all starts with raising your standards and raising your self-concept. How do you see yourself? Because the longer you stay seeing yourself like the reused trash bag, the longer you're going to treat yourself that way. It really is time to level up. So, honeys, I am sending you tremendous amounts of love. If you have any questions or anything that you want to know, please come find me over on Insta. Hit me up over there because I'm always in the DMs chatting to you all. I love chatting to you. But let me leave you with a couple of questions. If you're thinking, okay, but how do I raise my standards, Kylie? Like, how do I change my self-concept? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what is that? This is what I mean. You can start by asking yourself 4 really simple questions. First up, start by asking yourself, if I actually trusted that my weight loss was going to be a sure thing, I would believe what? What would you believe about yourself, about the choices that you make, about the activities that you undergo each day? Secondly, if I trusted that my weight loss was definitely a sure thing, I would feel what? I mean, I would feel relief, fucking relief. That's for a start. Because so many of us worry and we get scared. Like, I don't know, I don't think this is ever going to happen. I don't think this can happen for me. I've gained it back every time I've done it. But if you knew it was a sure thing, I would feel relieved. I would feel like, well, now I don't have to stress and I don't have to worry. Like I can just do my 10,000 steps a day, or I could work out, or I could not work out, and I can follow the eating codes and I can get them in Kylie's free course. And I know that it's all a sure thing. It's a done thing. So what do I feel now? Third question, if you trusted your weight loss was a sure thing, what would you do? Honey, what would you do? If I knew it was a sure thing, I would not fucking stress over my food choices. I would not. I would not count fucking calories because I know it's a sure thing and I trust my body. And then fourthly, if I trusted that my weight loss was a sure thing, what would you choose to do now? What action would you take? If I knew it was a sure thing, I kind of feel empowered, relieved, empowered, and almost like I've been given permission to move forward without barriers, without hindrances, without any fear or worry or stress that this could potentially not be my time and not going to work for me. I would make choices that would nourish my body, that would nourish my soul and my body. I would not be working out to burn calories. I would be working out in a way that enlivens me. I mean, my choices would be completely different to how the choices I would make if I was coming at this from a place of, I don't know, I don't think, maybe not, or I don't like this. This sucks. This feels uncomfortable. It's two completely different energies. Which one are you going to stand in? The scrunched up fucking Kmart carry bag? Or are you going to stand tall like the fucking shiny, beautiful Birkin that you are? Sis, I'm sending you tremendous amounts of love. I encourage you all to be a Birkin. And until next week, bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to KyliePax.com and join me inside of After Scale so that you can stop emotional eating and start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources inside my past podcasts that will help you lose the weight without the BS. I'll see you next week.